Okay guys, welcome back to the channel and to this first unboxing video of 2026, and well, this is it. This kit has been in my stash for quite a while and I'm looking forward to doing it. So okay, so this is the Knight Industries 2000, better known as KITT, from the TV series Knight Rider. So what you got? So it's by MPC Models. Okay, it's one plastic kit. It's a nice bit of artwork. I don't know who it's by, but so there you go. You've also got images from the TV series as well. So you've got a bit of artwork there as well. You've also got the definition, the decals up in the corner there. So okay. Features or characteristics or whatever. So authentic kit styling, kit computer systems, and removable roof sections as well. So that's good. And you've got what looks to be a sprue map on the back here as well. Okay, so and you've got the different warnings here in different languages as well. Because it does contain small parts as well, which are a choking hazard as well. Okay, so what I need is, because this is wrapped in polythene, I need to so I'm just going to do that, and then let's get the polythene and put it in the bin. Now let's have a look and see how it comes up. It is top opening box by the sound of things. Right, now then, you got one bag of chromate parts. What looks to be chromate parts. Okay, you got one sprue of clear parts as well by the sound of things. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you got which looks as if it's in, which looks as if it might be tinted. Okay, you got one bag of, you got one bag of bodywork parts here as well, and you got one bag of rubberized tires, plus you've got, and so basically another 2 bags of small parts as well, and decals, and yeah, that's decals as well, right, and instructions. So let's have a look and see what, let's have a look at the instructions. Okay, so get that out of the way for a minute. I can't, right. Right, okay. Okay, so this is all you get for the instructions. Okay, so okay, we'll start. start looking at the engine. You put all that together, and then so basically you put all that together. You put the engine parts together first. Okay. And then you carry on, and then you go on to the chassis parts as well. So and then you go on to the chassis, I think, yeah. And then so basically you from step 6 onwards, you work at steps 1 to 5. You're working on the engine. Okay, step 6 to and then step 6 through to 10, you're working on the chassis. And then steps 11 to 18, you're working on the you're basically working on from the chassis and bodywork. Okay, so there we go. That's basically the instructions. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, let's have a look at the parts. Okay, so I'll put these ones away for a minute because what I want to do is have a look at these. Have a look at the tyres a minute. I like these. These are proper rubber. These are proper rubber. Wow, I like that. So there you go. There's the tyres. Proper rubber tyres like that. Right, let's have a look at these chromate parts, whatever they Again, I like these. These are very sort of very metallic. And I've a good mind. These are very metallic, very shiny as well. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. There we go. So that's. I'm gonna call so that's all the shiny parts anyway. So I've never had a kit. I've never had a kit that has shiny metallic parts. So well done to MPC for that. Well done. So let's have a look at some of the parts that are. Let's have a look at the decals. There's the decals. Look at that. Whoa. I don't think these are as crisp as Cartograph, but then again, I don't know whether Cartograph made these. I like the fact that you've got the you've got KITT's scanner here, and the decal each for the front and rear number plate as well, and also some of the interior parts as well. So well done for that. So let's put those back in. So I'll just put those aside there. Right, let's have a look at this bag a minute. These are all the bags of the clear parts, so you've got to be a bit careful. So these are black plastic parts here. You've got to be a bit careful because these could snap off. Okay. I think that must be a little bit of flash there, so that's got a little bit of flash that just needs a bit of tidying up, I think. So just needs a little bit of tidying up on these bits here. You can see there's a bit of flash, so they need tidying up a bit. And you've got the exhaust here as well, so that's I'm wondering whether if these bits here go I think they probably do. But anyway, that's one part. That's one spoke. And I noticed that with the frames they're not even numbered. Here's the bonnet. And so you've got what looks to be some what looks to be a kind of spoiler type thing as well. But here you got the bonnet. Okay, so there you go. That's that one. Here you've got another bit here. You've got one bit here to do with the engine, so that I'm not sure what this bit is. Okay. But that looks as if it's all to do with the dash. This bit here looks as if it might be to do with the dashboard. Okay, but I'll figure it out and so on. I'm stepping completely out of my comfort zone here. Okay, right now here we have here we have. We've got the bits to the front, and the you got the front bumper, you got the rear bumper here, you got the dashboard, you got 2 front passenger seats there as well, so that they got to go in. So there we go, that's that. And you got some part here which I don't know what it is, so but again I'll figure it out as time goes on. Right, so that's there's one back here. Now this is the really small parts. You got one. Hang on a minute. Right. You got one red clear part here. That looks pretty good. That looks all right. So I'll keep that separate anyway, so that I'll keep this a bit separate. So there we go. Right. Now the reason why I've got the bonnet back out again is because of this one. Because that's a bonnet as well. And having a look at the box, this is the bonnet that's on the bonnet that's on the front of the on the box art. So I might use that one instead of the one that they've got here. So you've got so many small parts on here. You've got so many small parts on here, okay. You got suspension, or it looks to be suspension springs here. That's a massive bit of flash there. That's a massive bit of flash there. Obviously, he needs a lot of cleaning up on most of these. So there we go. That's that frame. We've got bits to do with the engine here. Yeah, yes, there we go. We've got bits to do with the engine here. So but they look all right. A little bit of flash there. Just needs a bit of cleaning up. I'm not exactly sure when this was all tools, but looks to me as if it's quite old as well. So there we go. That, but apart from that, that's all right. But there's a little bit of flash here where my finger is, so I'm going to have a go at doing that. There we go. Get that all off. Get it all cleaned up. So there we go. That's that. And again, now I reckon this is all to do with. This is the rear spoiler. This is all to do with the rear part. Okay. Bodywork as well. Massive bit of flash there. Look. But at least it's not on the main part. Okay, so that's that bit out of the way. And you've got, you've got a bit that's broken off here. So I'm assuming that's there to do with the seats. Let's have a look at the seats a minute. Yeah, they're to do with the back. They're to do with the seats. Yeah, they're to do with the seats, and I'm going to break that off because it's coming off anyway. So there we go. Yeah, so that's all to do with the seats. All right, so all right. So I'll put those in there and then keep. So there's that one. Right, let's have a look at this big black bit. Have a look at these two black bits here. And we've got the main body of the car. We've got the main body of the car. Right, so so that goes on there like so. And then that fits over there then. And so that fits into there. then it looks as if there's a little tab there that goes so there's a look, looks as if there might be some tabs there that go. Looks as if there might be some tabs that go right at the very back now. Okay, because okay, so that's the inside, and I do have a sort of a sand color, which might work in there because So once I've got all the seats in and the dashboard and all that, I can use. Okay, make a note of these ejector pin marks as well. Make a note of these ejector pin marks too, because look, that is not good. But I don't think most of it's going to get seen anyway, so well, so there we go. Right. Okay, here we got the moulding for, again, ejector pin marks here. There we go. That will need a bit of cleaning up a bit. That one needs a bit of cleaning up. Breaking off, there we go. Bit of flash there. And that goes in there like so. So no, actually, no, it doesn't. That goes. That goes like so. Okay, so there we go. That's the body part. You got the chassis there, and the main as a frame, and you got the main frame as well. So hopefully should be able to get something done there. Let me see if I can just try and okay, and there we go. I'll put these back a minute. Right, last but not least, let's have a look at the clear parts. And okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these ones, okay, because and these look pretty, they look all right. I'm just looking for bits of spidering. You look as if you've got the windscreen here, and this is the back window, and you got two side windows here as well. So that's good. And you got two side windows here as well. As well, so they're good. All right. So I'm going to be using these ones, okay. And I think just for the sake of it, these are tinted. As you can see they are. Loads of ejector pin marks here, but I'm not using those anyway. So, but they're, as I say, there's loads of ejector pin marks there. All right, so there we go. And as you say, you got this one here as well. So you got the red clear part at the back, which looks as if it might, which is obviously for the back of the car. All right. Well, guys, that's it for this unboxing video, and hope you've enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to building this, but it is good. Looks as if it might be quite a bit of work to do. So, if I can try and get this done in maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 videos, then so be it. I'll give it a go, and I'm stepping completely out of my comfort zone here because I've not done anything by MPC models before, so it's quite a new thing for me. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to building it anyway. So because pretty much Knight Rider was pretty much part of my teenage years growing up, so really enjoyed watching the series with David Hasselhoff and Edward Mulhare and Patricia McPherson, as well as Dr. Bonnie Barstow, David Hasselhoff as Michael Knight, and Edward Mulhare as Devon Miles. But it was really good. But here's a question for you: do you know who voiced KITT? Okay, because I do. Let me know in the comments below if you know who voiced KITT. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up, why don't you? And also comment, subscribe, and share the video, please, as well. That would be great. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.